Welcome back, my friends, to another special episode of My Last Brain Cell. We are continuing on our journey in this Puzzleverse. I think I filled in, I think I put this together while you guys weren't looking or while you guys weren't here. Just trying to figure out, some other stuff. I got distracted after recording last time. So we're just going to pick up where we left off, honestly. I don't have, like I said, these episodes are very different because I'm not going to be doing the usual as far as question of the day and things like that. But I do have some things that I still want to talk to you guys about while we do this. And the first thing is that as of this recording, not as of the episode, dropping, I feel like I keep pulling this piece and keep getting excited for no reason. As of this recording, I've had to come to the acceptance. I know I said it jokingly on here before, but I've really had to come to the conclusion that I have a a caffeine problem, and I had to kind of cut caffeine out. I was doing the math, right? So I usually drink an energy drink in the beginning of the day upon wake up, and then I'll do another one, close to the gym. But then sometimes, and that's only 400 milligrams. It doesn't sound crazy. But then sometimes I'll drink a diet soda, like in between, like, just to have with lunch and stuff. And I did not realize how much slash that there was even caffeine in diet soda. So I've been abusing caffeine. Not only am I addicted to it, but it's been abused. So yeah, it was time. Definitely go somewhere over here though. It was time for me to stop messing around and quit, just kind of cold turkey. I had to just give it up. So yeah, so here we are. Today's day 2. I lied without it because on Sunday I had caffeine, but then and let me rephrase that. I'm cutting back on caffeine. I can't cut it out cold turkey. You feel me? But energy drinks, yeah, that's done. That's no longer part of my day to day. I'll still enjoy a little bit of I'll still enjoy some diet sodas, but I also learned that there's a plethora of diet sodas that don't even have caffeine. So those are ones that I'm really focusing on right now. You definitely go somewhere over here. You definitely do. You look like you fit there, but you also look like you don't. But you definitely go somewhere in that area. You have to. Like you're part of a web. You belong somewhere over here, so I'll keep you there. But yeah, so yeah, I had to be real with myself, and I had to cut it back, man, because yeah, it was time. So right now, I bought some instant coffee, and I mixed it with some milk and some sugar free sweetener, just to give it a little bit of an oomph. And yeah, that's my caffeine for the day. And right now, the last 2 days, I haven't been drinking caffeine until like the middle of the day, so like around noon, 1 o'clock. And then that's my only caffeine besides maybe a diet soda or two. But yeah, yeah. I'm making a change, y'all. I'm making a change because something's got to give. You feel me? Something's got to give. I can't be out here abusing caffeine like that. So yeah. What other updates do I have? I started my bulk. The cut is officially over for me, and so let's go over that real quick, right? So technically speaking, this started back in like March when I did 75 hard, and from 75 hard beginning, so beginning of or middle of March to now, I've lost 30 pounds, and I feel great. Right now, the goal with this bulk is to really like I was eating towards the end of the cut 1,800 calories most days, and right now with this bulk, I'm going upwards to 2,600. So the goal of this bulk is to really see how much strength and stuff I can put on while upping my calories, right? Because obviously, while they were down, I lost a little bit of strength. I actually, amazingly enough, didn't lose OD amounts of strength. Nice. But I definitely lost a little bit. Like I know certain exercises I can tell that my strength dipped a bit. And again, nothing too crazy, but noticeable enough for me. So I hmm. So I'm looking forward to seeing what I am capable of during this bulk, as it will also be technically my first bulk, my first like conscious bulk, right? Because I mean, the reason why I went on this cut and whatnot anyway so aggressively is because I realized that while I was eating all these calories mindlessly, I wasn't doing anything with them, right? I was just eating just to eat. And now that I have an idea and understanding and more control over understanding the calories I'm consuming, yeah, man, I'm a dangerous figure. You feel me? So, yeah, with this bulk, I'm really excited to see what it is I'm capable of, man. So obviously, I'll keep y'all posted with that. Do I have anything else new going on? I don't think so. Those are the most important things. Yeah. What else we got? I feel like I got more stuff to bring up to you guys that like you should know. Clandestine cuisine. Next episode will come in September. I think I've already said that. Sip Read Repeat is of course getting crazy. We've officially finished part 1 of Gone Girl, and I'll be honest, I didn't remember that it was a part 1 like that. No, where should you belong? Yeah, I didn't remember that was broken up between like part 1 and part 2. So that was definitely a surprise for me, but it's fine because either way, I'm still looking forward to seeing what's going on. I feel like I remember a decent amount of the story that is Gone Girl, but I also feel like, damn, should you? Stop playing. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. But you look like you go here. So you definitely do have to go. Oh yeah. That was nice. That felt really good to put together. Because for a while I had this piece rotating. I think that's something else I did off camera. I don't remember, but yeah. But anyway, yeah, I feel like there are a lot of things about this story that I do recall very, very well. But then there's also a lot about the story that I don't recall like at all. So it's been really cool to get through it. Something else I've been meaning to mention. One of my friends, shout out my boy Eric, he bought me the book Dark Places, another Gillian Flynn book. It's the only one of her books that I didn't read. And I think hilariously enough, it's also the only one of her books that didn't get like um a media adaptation, like whether it be movie or TV show. Like Gone Girl, we know is a movie, and then Sharp Objects, which I think is the better of the two, just for its ultimate twist. They made into a TV show, which I think was way better because it was able to really flesh out the characters and let you marinate on the things that you saw after each episode, right? As opposed to Gone Girl, which is, like I said, just a movie, and once the movie's over, right? Like there's nothing else for you to consider or take in or anything like that. So but anyway, I still have to say I'm really excited to read Dark Places, which is what it's called, for the first time, because so far from what I've read, this one, like I read a little bit of it so far, and this one definitely seems to be nice, a lot darker compared to the first two. And the first two, with I think Gone Girl being the least dark of them all, but the first two are definitely darker books. Like very mature, some graphic scenes, and I think what also makes them interesting is that these are things that technically could happen in real life. Like it's nothing like there's no fantasy aspect of it or anything. So yeah, but I've read a couple of pages so far, and I already know that this one's gonna be real different compared to her other books so far. So yeah, really looking forward to getting deeper into that. What piece is missing here? So let me move this over. I know I'm missing something. I just can't figure out what it is. Once again, here we go. Here's the final product, right? So I'm looking for something here. I'm looking for whatever this piece is, actually not here. I got that already. I'm looking for something like right up in here. So whatever's up in here is what I need right here. And I'm sifting through pieces, but I know that it's gonna be like a flat side. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be flat. So that's why I keep putting stuff away, because I'm hyper focused on that. I haven't even looked. Like I got things over here that need to be put together. You know what I mean? This puzzle is so crazy, y'all. This puzzle is so crazy. Hey, shout out Puzzles of Color too, the maker of this puzzle. Because I like I do with all my videos, I posted a clip of this on Instagram and everywhere else, and I obviously tagged them in it because they are the creators of it. So anyone who watches my videos know, hey, if you want this, like these are the people that you should be trying to holler at to get it. They reposted my video, man, and that meant a lot to me, y'all. Y'all have no idea. I whenever companies or organizations or brands take the time out to repost my videos, I get elated, because I am a very small page, obviously, but it just means like you never know who's watching. You never know who's watching. You never know who's paying attention. You know what I mean? So I say that to say, hey, post whatever you want to post, bro. Post and tag. Like at the end of the day, the worst that's gonna happen is that they just don't pay attention to it, or they catch it later. Like there's many times. Like I just had one of the pizza companies that I visited for Slice of Buffalo. They just liked my one of my ranking videos. Like not an actual review video, but like I had a video where I did the rankings on. I had two separate videos for the rankings on the cheese pizzas and the specialty pizzas, and I don't even know which video they liked. I didn't have a chance to go look at it. Look at that. To go look at it, but I saw the notification that like they liked it, and I was like, "What? That video is at least like 6, 8 months old at this point." That video was old, y'all. That video was old. I want to say, man, maybe even 7 months old. I don't remember when we finished Slice of Buffalo. I don't think it extended to this year, did it? Maybe it did. I don't recall. But either way, y'all. Oh, maybe it did. Did we have Slice of Buffalo all the way through the beginning of this year? Why do I feel like it ended in March? That also feels right. It doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, either way, it was really cool to see that they liked the video enough to, you know, come through and slap a like on that bad boy. And then Puzzles of Color, going back to them, they actually posted my video to their story, bro. Like, what? Man, I wish I could see my face when I said that. Like, it really meant a lot to me. Wait a minute now. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah. Stop playing with your boy. Eh. 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 Look at that, y'all. It's coming together. Yes, yes, yes. How beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, let me stop talking. Let me focus right now. Good progress though so far. So I got a few pieces that I want to fill in, obviously. So I got here, I got here, and I want to fill in over here too. Like I know this belongs in this area, but I don't think it belongs down there. I think it belongs somewhere up here. I also don't think it belongs with Spider-Man. So there's that. Yeah, I don't think so. I keep trying to, anytime I find like a piece that looks like it belongs to Steelix, I just kind of throw it up there just so it's near him. I don't want to forget or lose those pieces either. Boom. So all this is connected so far, but I don't think... Sure does. Okay. So now we just need a piece that belongs here. All right, y'all. This is actually coming together way better than I thought it would. Yeah, the Spider-Man ones, though, I'm dreading that. That's probably like one of the most complicated areas. Because the webs, to me, just don't make the most sense. I was looking for that, and I'm pretty sure now, boom. Yeah, it looks right. Trying to compare the actual puzzle with like the picture is also kind of hard because obviously it's not to scale. You know what I mean? Like the picture is not to scale, so I'd be trying to figure it out by looking at it, but also I don't even know if I'm looking at the right thing or not. That was dope. Let's see, you probably belong with Spidey over here somewhere. You also belong down here somewhere. Maybe I think this piece belongs. Oh, I see it. It's close to this guy. Oh, nope. Heck yeah. Look at that. Boom. I don't know why I decided to choose that. It just looked the most colorful, so I was like, yeah, let's use that piece. Yeah, I definitely probably need a better method when it comes to putting the puzzle together. I don't know if I've ever had a method when it comes to putting a puzzle together either. I feel like I'm just like, whatever piece I see, if I see it belongs somewhere, I'll put that one somewhere. Probably not the best place to start, but it's a start. All right. Start putting these away and grab other pieces. There are certain pieces I don't want to put away, obviously, just because even if they're singles, I feel like I'm close to figuring out where they belong. Oh. Stay there, Mega Man. Like you're close. I don't know where you are, but you're close by. You're also close. You know what I mean? Like that belongs to Mega Man. So I'm gonna keep that out because I feel like I can find more of his pieces soon. Look at that. See? That's what I be talking about. Nope. I got too excited too quickly. Damn, that really looked like it belonged there, huh? He said, trying to convince himself. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh, I wonder. Damn, I lost it. I wonder if that one piece goes up there. No, it wasn't you. Oh, man. I also feel like I'm seeing pieces I wasn't seeing before. Just because I'm unveiling them, you know, more and more of them as I get deeper and deeper in the box. Hmm. I'm about to just put all the singles away, even if I think I know where they belong. I need to get a clearer picture of what's going on here. I can't lose those, though. Like, that's clearly Mega Man's eyeball. Just like those are clearly Spider-Man's webs. Certain pieces I just like, I'm not gonna put away because I know I'm close. Same with all these. Like these belong up here somewhere. I just gotta figure out where. Just gotta figure out where. Like that's more of Mega Man's eye. It looks like definitely belongs this way. Hmm. See, look at that. And you clearly belong on this side. Okay. So now I know which direction his face is. That should help me figure out more. Clearly, you don't belong there. Nope. Ooh, you definitely belong somewhere up there. Bada bing, bada boom. Yay, yay. Oh, I don't know if y'all even saw that. Sorry, y'all. But we got all this up here connected now. I'll yeah. But you'll see it eventually. Just know there's more connected now. Yeah. All right. Since I see it's getting bigger and it's not fully fitting in the frame, I'll make sure that for next episode we adjust the camera a little bit better to capture everything. And with that said, I think right now is a good place to stop. It might not look like it, but we made some really good progress. We finished this up. We finally connected all of this. So now this stuff is connected. It's just about filling in some of the other pieces, you know? We still got to figure out this Spider-Man stuff. It's really pissing me off, but we'll get there when we get there. And until next time, y'all, peace.